right now. He is on his way out to Florida for a big event out in Florida. So he may be here. He may or may not be able to chime in from time to time. But all right, we are live now on YouTube, and my name is James Penny. I'm here with my business partner, Ed Garza. I am the Chief Executive Officer of Momentum Tech, co-founder. Ed is also on this side of the road. Co-founder, co-owner, and he is our AI sensei in the business. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And today, what I really wanted to do was to introduce you to this new AI, this free AI apprentice certification sales funnel, and encourage you all to get your sales funnel, claim it, and to start sharing it. And I'm going to show you a couple ways to create some ads to share. But we have, our team is actually literally today putting up hundreds of them on our promote system. So hopefully by the end of the day, you'll have those already ready. But the key thing is we got to get you out there sharing this, because it is a phenomenal sales funnel. We're just basically giving away a free AI certification, and it is a great certification, great training class. And then at the end of that, we actually do a soft upsell to offer them the $39 subscription. And people are taking it. They love it. This is a great way to introduce them to the power of our system, give them some credibility in the AI world. And man, it's just an incredible funnel. Like I said, with our preliminary test, just putting a few of them out there so far, we've been getting like 80% conversion on this thing. So it's
been fantastic, James. Feedback I've been getting is the consultants that are taking it, like I know Wilma, she may be on the call this morning. She loved it. She loved that it was a soft sale, but gentle. But if you, in the 7th module, I talk about our AI tools. I drop it. I drop the bomb. Hey, guys, we're an AI suite of tools that's like a playground, right? It's like the gold standard of technology. But we'll get into that later. I kind of plant the seed in the beginning of the 7th module, then I teach them something. I give them something of value, right? On prompting. And then we close it and we tell them, hey, by the way, we have the AI Breakfast Lab. You can come and learn if you want to learn more. And we have other paths of certification as well. And we have this is your community. This is your family. This is your tribe. This is where you need to be. We're here to support you. If you have any questions, reach out to us or reach out to the person that referred you. Just really good stuff on the back end. And it's the AI apprentice certification. Make sure you guys use that word, because it is a basic. It can take somebody from AI zero to AI hero, right? They know nothing about AI, or maybe they're afraid of AI, James, right? They're afraid of it, or they're concerned about AI, or whatever the case may be. Just tell them, hey, we'll just take this. It'll explain what AI is. And I think it's important for you and your family to know about this. Watch it as a family together, right?
Exactly. It is phenomenal. So, Steve, I see your comment there. I'm going to have tech look at it. We haven't gotten that feedback from anyone else, so I'm not sure what that might have been a glitch when we were first rolling it out, but we'll double check, make sure that's not happening. So, folks, the first thing I'm going to do is I want to share with you how to claim these extra funnels that we're creating for you. Okay. Because we're putting some great stuff out there, and if you don't use it, you kind of lose it, right? You lose that opportunity, and we don't want you to lose that opportunity. We don't charge you anything for these sales funnels. We want to empower you to really elevate your success in the business. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and I'm going to go out to the promote system. Let's see here. And I'm going to do this in incognito mode so I can just use a demo account. And I'm going to start just like if I'm a brand new consultant with Momentum Tech. I've never used the promote system. So what I need to do is I need to go ahead and set up an account. I want to sign up to use the system. It's free of charge. So you can either click the green button right here that says sign up, or you can click up here at the top. It says sign up. And you're just going to put in a little bit of basic information. You can put in your name. You're going to put in a username. And so I'll use, I'm going to put James because I know I already used the word James. So, and then you need to put in a unique email address. I've already used this email here, so I'll just put some extra letters in here and improvise. And then you want to put in a password. You need 8 characters. And I think one special character, like a exclamation mark or an @ sign or something. And of course, we're getting the CAPTCHA thing here. Sometimes we get that, sometimes we don't. All right, verified I'm not a robot. And now that's set up. I'm ready to start using this. All I need to do is to be able to create my funnels. And here's the create funnel button. You see here, we've got the marketing engine. We've got the AI Magic Kids. We've got the AI retail funnel. That doesn't say anything about the opportunity, just the retail. We've got the Breakthrough Club, and then we've got this free AI certification one. I highly recommend you start with this one because it is a great way to show people the value, the quality, the extra education that we're giving people. This is not all about, hey, you're going to have these tools for $39, which is a massive value all by itself. But in this case, they're also going to have the training, daily training. They're going to have all of these other, community to support them. So you just click add free funnel and you put in a phone number. I'm just going to put in a fake phone number because, well, this is a demo account I'm going to set up here. And then on your website that you have Momentum Tech AI register / and then you're going to either have some characters that we auto assign to you, or if you've updated it, you're going to have a name at the end of this link. So you just go ahead and put whatever you've got in there. Now this is a demo account, so don't use this to sign up for anything. But so I just put demo in there because that's the end of this particular link. Okay, yours is going to be something else. So I'm going to click add funnel. And it's that simple. This sets up a complete funnel for you that also does drip emails out to the people to remind them and encourage them to finish the course. And so if they come out to your funnel, they fill in their information, they're now tied to you because because you've registered your link in here. Now, how do you get to that particular funnel? Well, it tells you right down here at the bottom, congratulations, your funnel's created. Please click on all funnels above to view the thumbnail. You'll click to view funnel to see your shareable link in the address bar of your browser. So what's that mean? Well, click this all funnels button. And this right now it's only going to have one funnel because, well, we just created one. But when you add the other ones, they'll show up on this page as well. And you can click here, view funnel. Your link's also right here. You can just copy it right there, and paste it into address bar. Let me show you that. So see there, you've got where you can post it on Facebook, what have you, and that's your funnel where you're going to get credit for that person joining the system. Now, here also you can just click view funnel and it'll open it up in another tab for you. Okay. Now, what I like to do is I like to bookmark these. So I'll click this little star here in the top right. If you're using Google Chrome, if you're using something else, there's generally a place where you can click and bookmark that. And so I had to click there and I would bookmark it in a folder I call funnels. So I know where all my funnels are. I'm not going to bookmark this one because it's a demo. All right. So now you've got your funnel. So what we typically are having you do when you get your funnel is to go here to this marketing engine, because you'll see here on this marketing engine, right now we have Magic Kids collateral. We have the first consultant recruiting link that you get automatically in the system. And we have a retail funnel link right here. So with probably by the end of today, you'll see another link here that will say free AI apprentice certification. All
And don't
right.
forget the lead. Don't forget the leads there, James, too, because anybody that
Yes.
you share it, yeah, you get it. You have a lead bucket inside your own login in the promote system, which you could download the CSV file, the Excel file. You got the phone number and email address, so you can follow up.
Yeah, that was the next thing I was going to
Yeah,
cover.
yeah.
So basically, when somebody does fill out any of these funnel forms, they go in here to this lead bucket right here. Now, there's not going to be any in here yet because, well, haven't filled anything, no, filled any in. But you can easily download it, or you can just work them from here. And what you want to do with these free ones is you want to call them up and say, "Hey, congratulations for getting started with the certification program," and and encourage them. Say, "Hey, if you have any questions you're going through, give me a call," and then encourage them to join the breakfast lab, because whenever they join the breakfast lab, there's just seeing more of the value, more of the quality of the what we have to offer. And just notice all of this, everything that they really need to make a decision, Ed has built out on this funnel for you. This is a phenomenal funnel. You see so much value here. He's even telling them, here's the value of each of the items that you are getting in this. Look at this, is a $918 value that they're getting for free. Okay. Why is it free? Because we believe that hope and opportunity shouldn't have a price tag, right? So we're giving them this certification, get them started in the AI world free of charge. And then, they can claim their certification, put in their information. As soon as they do, they're going to be tied to you. And I'll say, I'm not a robot. Let's see, wants me motorcycles. I think that's all of them. Okay. All right. Now, if I go back here and refresh, notice I've got a lead in here. My name, email, phone number, funnel type. This tells you which funnel. So this is the certification funnel. If it was from one of the other funnels, it would say that, so you know where people are coming from and the last time that they have shown up. So if they come back again, you'll be able to see, hey, they were back today at 3:00. Okay. So this is a incredible tool for you all to use. Now, as I mentioned, by the end of the day, you should have also some collateral that you can use. But in the meantime, well, what do you share? That's pretty easy. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into our app, into the Momentum Tech AI system. This is let me open a different browser that's not incognito, so it'll sign in for me. All right. And we're going to create something. So first thing that I'd like to do is create an image. So we come down here to AI images and AI image creator. Load this up here where you can see it. Okay. And then I'm going to click the little button here and I'm just going to talk to it. Create a futuristic image that says free AI certification. Okay. I'm not getting too fancy or anything. I'm just talking to it like an East Texas boy. And I just want to show you how easy it is to really create these things. Now this is a 16 by 9. You can choose all the different sizes here. Okay, so that's not I mean, that's futuristic. I like the image, but it didn't have the words on it. I could go put the words on it, and maybe we'll do that. But I'm going to tell it again. Add the words free AI cation certification. Okay. And I'm going to click create.
Hey, James, question for you. So what
Yes.
in the image creation, can you open up another tab? Is that possible where you could ask our AI focus group that we created yesterday and ask them, hey, what kind of image would resonate with you all? Can you give me some feedback on what type of image creation, what type of people? Do we need people in the image? Do we need um, futuristic graphics? What's going to grab your attention? And see what they say.
Is this it here, the business brief focus coach?
Yeah, but you got to be logged into my account because I created it yesterday. Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay. Maybe you could do it afterwards. I was just curious what they would say, you know?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we can come back to that. All right. So this is nice. I kind of like this, but I don't like this part right here at the bottom because this is some of the words are spelled wrong. So that's not a problem. I'm just going to go ahead and show you how you edit that. Might as well edit it, and then we can actually use this one. And I'm not too sure what these little words are here. I might erase those as well. But you can just click, you can open this to edit it, and I'll go back and I'll do that again. So make sure you see how to get there. The three little dots down here at the bottom, you just hover over that and you'll see a pencil indicating edit. So you just click the pencil. I might have to refresh my page here since I just opened it up in edit. Okay, let's highlight, edit. Typically, when you're using internet applications, if anything doesn't respond properly, a lot of times you just need to refresh the page. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to click AI retouch. And down here at the bottom, it's really small. You can't hardly see it, but there's a button down here in the center bottom that says magic remove. I know it doesn't come through on Zoom that well. Just click magic remove. And then there's different size dots that you can select. And you don't want, a big one for something like this because see, it covers too much area. So you can pick a smaller one until you have one that's kind of covers the area you want. Let's try a little larger one. Yeah, I like this one. So then you're just going to highlight what you want to erase. And voila, there we go. I might do a little bit more right here. There you go. Perfect. All right. Now I'm going to maybe use a smaller one and I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these. You can't really read them on here anyway, but I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of these words up here. Okay. I think I'll get rid of this little dot right here. Now notice how it does this in layers, so it doesn't end up erasing everything that you have. Okay, I'm gonna undo that one because I didn't like the way it actually did that one. So we'll do this one more time here. And this, we'll get this here. And I get a little smaller one for this one here. Make sure it's covered good. Okay. There we go. All right, now I'm just gonna say that I'm done. And it'll take a moment or two, but you'll see it'll pop up. You'll see a number 1 or 2 down here at the bottom. And you'll be able to download the updated one. All right, now you see the 1 and the 2 down here. We're looking at number 1, so we just click the arrow. That brings up number 2, which is the one we want to download, and want to download this to a PNG. Now, I'm going to start a process of animating this, and then I'm going to show you how to post just this on YouTube. But I want to show you a different, some fun, cool stuff that you can do with this image, in addition to just the still image. Okay, so I'm going to start that process so it can be processing while we then go and post this to YouTube or Facebook. All right, so I'm going to go down here to make videos because I want to animate this image, and I'm going to go down here to let's see here. Where's that? Video Writer, Magic AI Video App. Over here it is, Video Clip Creator. I'm going to go to Video Clip Generator, or Creator rather. And in this, you can either upload an image, or you can just type in here to create an image and have it animated. But this is going to put motion into that image. So I'm just going to click here. I'm going to select the image. And a lot of times I say animate this, and that's all I say. And a lot of times it comes back really good. So I'm going to try it this time. We'll see what it comes up with. If it doesn't do what I want it to, then I might add in, have the words rotate and zoom in and out or something like that. But I'm expecting that some of this stuff you see, these graphics, are going to be in motion when we come back and look at this. All right. So while that's generating, I'm going to open another tab. And we're going to come up with some content to actually post on the Facebook. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to go back here to my incognito tab. I'll go here to this funnel. Well, let me go to all funnels. And I'm going to open up the funnel that we just created. And I'm going to highlight this because I want to train my GPT on this offer. Okay. So I'm going to come back over here, and I'm going to go in here and I'm going to ask Ed. Why Ed? Well, because from a marketing standpoint, well, you should really ask Ed. Okay, so I'm going to create a new chat. And by the way, in case you missed that, we have, of course, our menu here that is all of our tools and everything. When you open these chats, a lot of times there's more features over on the left that you can't see. So you just want to close this left nav. And you do that by clicking this little button here in the top left. And then you can click new chat like I did. And here it says, hey, I'm your AI coach, Ed Garza's high energy strategist rather, for digital marketing. And it goes on. So what I'm going to basically do is
quick question, James. Ask it, hey, can you tell me about the AI apprentice certification? Just ask Ed that without giving him any information. I wonder what he would say.
I imagine Ed's already trained it on that.
How'd you know?
How could you not? I've been
The man
been
don't sleep.
I've been around the AI sensei for too long. I absolutely am certain you've trained it.
The man don't sleep.
I know. I know. All right, here we go. Great question. All right, here it's telling you everything about it. Okay. So with that in mind, we don't really need to even paste that information in here, but just for fun, I'm going to go ahead and say, remember this. Don't do anything with it. And I would say, just remember. Okay, that's how I usually, if I'm just putting data into the GPTs, I do it like that. And you guys can leave this step out since Ed's already trained his Ask Ed about this. I've captured the key points, so it's remembered it. I'm going to say, write me a compelling Facebook ad. And there's some differences in what you can post on Facebook or X or LinkedIn, and there's different types of formatting and stuff. So just always have it, write a compelling Facebook ad or LinkedIn ad, whichever you're wanting, for this free certification. Now, remember, I could just click this button right here and make it very compelling, causing people to take action and sign up right now for this free certification. Maybe put in something about it's a limited time offer. Sign up now, or enroll now. Don't use sign up now. It's enroll now. Enroll. All right. Turn off my mic. Go. And folks, I could tell it to create 10 ads at once. I just want to see what the first one looks like, and then we'll maybe have it do some more. And you can reuse the same image and same little video clip that we're creating. You can use it multiple times throughout the day, throughout the week, because people don't see a post that you make the first time you make it. Most of the people aren't going to see it. So you can repurpose these, use it again and again. And let's see what it's doing here. Okay, so it's giving me some feedback, and it's asking me some questions. Let's make this pop. Here are 3 high converting Facebook options. You can do A/B test, ad B, ad C. Okay, so let's see. Primary text standout, creative tips. Want me to tailor this version for specific audience, entrepreneurs, educators? I'm going to say tailor it for people needing job skills to get a job. Okay. So you see how these GPTs are designed to pull information out of you to get your genius into what's going on here. It doesn't just pop out an ad right there. It gives you ideas. Oh, you want to create an ad? Well, here's some great ideas. Here's some things for you to think about. You want to do an A/B test? Well, what's an A/B test? An A/B test, for anybody that's not really in marketing, is where you have 2 ads that you run simultaneously, and you alternate back and forth with them, or you post them at the same time on the same feeds. however you want to configure it. And then you can tell what percentage of clicks you get on ad A and what number that you get on ad B, and how many of ad A convert and how many of ad B convert. So that gives you a lot of information on, you know, how you might want to tweak your ads and that type of thing. Okay, so let's take a look at this. It's giving me several different ads. Okay, perfect. Let's tailor this for job seekers who need marketable skills fast. The program is 100% free, self-paced. Let's candidates print a LinkedIn ready certificate. I don't know why it says LinkedIn ready certificate after 7 concise lessons. All right, so let's tell it this is not LinkedIn, but let's see what the ad looks like. Need job skills, employers notice now. Get AI certified, 100% free, short lessons, and a 20-question quiz. Score 80%, print your certificate today, and add it to LinkedIn. Oh, okay, that's why it's saying LinkedIn. This because LinkedIn was originally created as a job or resume posting site. A lot of people don't know that, but that's what it was. You know, that's what it was for. No fluff. Show your AI literate and ready to work. Powered by Momentum Tech Corporation. Urgency: this week's enrollment push start today and finish by Sunday. Enroll now. Okay, so I'm going to say I like ad 1 only instead of, well, here, let me get my mic. Focusing on posting on LinkedIn, mentioned to post it on all your social media. Period. Clean it up and make it where I can just copy and paste it into social media, like Facebook. Let's go back while this is generating. Let's see what happened on our animate this. I'll download this video. One of the things you want to do is you want to capture people's, ooh, wow. Oh, hang on, let me close this box that just popped up here. Look at that. Now see, that will actually play even if they haven't opened up your ad. So this is something that, you know, like we would call scroll stopping, right? Because it's got a lot of motion and colors in it, and people go like, "Oh, that's cool, that's cool." And I like the way it's pulsing on the word free at one point in here. See, the E's are pulsing. So I like that. I think that's a really good one. So we'll use that, and we'll use the still image as well. That could be an A/B test. Well, I've got these two posted. One of them has no motion. One of them has lots of motion. Which one gets the most comments? Which one gets the most clicks, right? So that's an example of an A/B test. All right, so here we go. Here's a cleaned up copy and paste Facebook ad tailored for job seekers, optimized for urgency and share across all platforms. Get job ready, free AI certification. No job skills, employers. Oh, need job skills that employers notice now. Get AI certified for $0. Take 7 short lessons, pass a 20 question quiz, 80%, then print your certificate and share it across all your social media: Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok. No credit card, no fluff, self-paced, global access, powered by Momentum Tech Corporation. Limited time, enrollment, limited time push. Enrollment sprint this week, start today, finish by Sunday. Enroll now and show your recruiters you're AI literate and ready to go. What do you get? 7 lessons, 20 questions, instant printable certificate, share everywhere to boost visibility and credibility, and then enroll free. And they're saying, okay, put a link here to enroll. And then it's even got your hashtags. Okay. And I would say, I like this. Make 10 variations and be sure 30% of them are short enough for X platform. Because you have to put smaller stuff on X, right? Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to make a couple edits in here, but not much. Copy this. Okay. Then I'm going to click this so it can go ahead and start doing that. We'll go over here to Facebook. And now you've got, you're going to have 10 ads that are ready to go. I'm just going to remove this limited time push. And I think everything else here is perfect. And then I'm going to grab my link to this. Now this is a demo, so I'll end up deleting this post once I put it out here. And let's see here, where did it have the link? I guess this week. I'm gonna go ahead and put it like right here. Some people like to put it in their comments, and that's fine. You can do that. And now it goes ahead and it puts an image in here, but it's pulling this off the website, which that's a good image by itself. You could just pop your link in there and go with that. Or if you want to use one of the ones you created, you just click here. And I'm going to put this one on here. And I'm going to post it. Okay. Next, post. I think this ad will get some attention when you start posting them. In fact, I'll put that in the chat box. If you guys want to use that, use it. Because like I said, most people don't see these things the first, bunch of times that you post it because people are busy. Maybe take it a minute because it's a video to show up on my Facebook.
I was talking to Jonathan yesterday, and Jonathan Clark, he's probably here with us today, James, and it was cool. I guess what he spurred something in my thinking about this, because I guess the question you could ask yourself is, how many people can you invite to take this free AI apprentice certification? So, I always say, James, in sales, you say, what do you say? The size of your question determines the size of your result, right? So you say,
Right.
how can I get this in front of 1,000 people today? Right? Go to sleep thinking about that. You'll figure out a way to do it. Maybe you put flyers out and you put them at coffee shops and different bulletin boards everywhere, and as your QR code to your free AI certification everywhere around your city.
Yes, I like that.
Maybe we used to grab little flyers, and we would go to they're still around, the bookstores.
Mm-hmm.
What's the bookstore we were talking about yesterday?
Barnes and Noble.
Barnes and Noble.
Barnes and Nobles.
And go to the business section and look for books about marketing and stuff, and put your flyer inside the books. People buy them.
Yep.
If you don't get caught, that's guerrilla marketing, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So the question you ask yourself, how can I do that, right? Well, I know how.
Mm-hmm.
You could get James and Ed booked on a podcast that has 2,000 people listening, and we talk about the AI certification. That's how you can get 1,000, 2,000 people clicking on your link at once. So you just start to think about it. How can you get more people inside this offer?
Absolutely. Well, and think about this: create a cool image, and have some stickers printed up with the code on it, with the QR code on it, And when people go to gas up, and I've seen this time and time again, where
Yeah.
people put a sticker on the gas pump, and I've scanned the QR code. I thought, oh, that looks interesting. I've scanned it. Well, because I'm standing there pumping gas and waiting for the gas to go, it has a little click lock on the handle, so I'm not having to hold on to the handle even. And sit there and scan the QR code. And just imagine having one that says free AI certification. And okay, there's the post finally showed up. But see how I'm not even clicking on this Facebook ad, but you see all this motion. Now compare that to like this ad. Well, that looks cool, but it's a still image. Well, I'm scrolling and I go, oh wow, what's that? Right? You want to capture people's attention. And there's no sound to this or anything. It's just motion. That's it. But that's what we call scroll stopping. And now imagine having, ad like this and have I like the little round stickers, but you could, put a QR code in here somewhere and have that stuck on every gas pump in the area, everywhere you go. Stick them on there. Give some to college kids to put on the. They always have job bulletin boards at the colleges and notices and things like that. You can pin up. Hey, I need a roommate for for my dorm or what have you. Well, they can stick one of your free AI certification things on here with QR code, and all those go into your database as leads right here. So you end up with all these leads that you can follow up with, and you're not even selling them. You're just calling them up saying, hey, congratulations on making the right decision to get AI certified.
And have them hold a sign there on a busy highway.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Get creative, right? You can give them $50, give them $25. They'd be blessed, right? To hold that for you, right?
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
Yeah, the size of your question determines the size of your result, right? I love it. That's a beautiful image of that you did there, man. Well, can you get in the community for us?
Yeah, I'll put it in the community. I put it in the chat too for you, for everybody if you want to download it now. But we'll add it to the community. Let's go back now. Let's take a look at some of the what Ask Ad has done here, because we asked him to create some more. And here we go. So we've got 10 of these ready to go. Matter of fact, I'll put this in the community as well, where you can go copy this out of the community in the Momentum Tech AI platform. But this is great. Get job ready, free certification, free AI certification. Need marketable skills now. Get AI certified for $0. I would edit this because it's got that 7 following the $0. Because at first it kind of it tricked me thinking it said 7 cents. So I would put in the word 7 instead of the number 7 here, just so that's a clear delineation. Or put this down on the next line when you post it is fine. 7 short lessons, 20 questions, score 80%. Print your certificate and post it across all your social media to stand out. No credit cards, self-paced. Global access powered by Momentum Tech Corporation. Enroll free now. And then your link. And then, of course, it's got some hashtags. So these are great ads. And so, as you can see, some of them are shorter. So like this, that's gonna work on X. That's gonna work on X. That'll work on X. So they made the last 3 of them X ready, right? Well, actually, if that one's X ready, the fourth one, you got 4 of them there that are X ready. So they're small enough that you can post them on formerly Twitter or now X. And so that's pretty cool. So any questions? If you have any questions, I'm going to pause just for a moment to see if anybody has any questions. I see something here in the Q&A. Oh, I already answered that one live. Okay.
So
Thank you, Stephen.
So one tip, James, in the
yeah,
in the ask Ed is is giving it parameters. Um, much like if I had an employee that, say, I ran a housekeeping business and I had 3 employees working on a big house, I could give one employee a rule of, hey, giving them parameters, right? I want you to clean upstairs, the bedroom, the master bedroom, and the bath, and make sure you empty the
Yeah,
trash. Make sure you do this and this and this. That way, they don't go clean the bathroom, they clean the bathroom, and they go clean the boys' room and everything. You got to give them parameters. So Ask Ed will give you a lot of information, right? And one of
yes,
the ways you can command it is just give it some better parameters, right? What are you looking for? How many words? And for what, like James did for LinkedIn, for Facebook only, or whatever, right? It's an ad, it's an organic ad, or it's a video script. How many words, right? The more parameters you give it, the better focus it's going to be.
exactly. Yes, absolutely. Any questions on how to claim your funnel? If you're going to go out and claim your funnel, start sharing this free AI certification, put a 10 in the chat box. We want to know who's on board to really get this out there and share it with the world. We want to help elevate people in business. Dennis, he says he's ready. Steven said he's ready. So we got some people out there that are ready. We got to share this thing. Joyce she's ready. We're going to share it. Absolutely. Stephen Ash, another Stephen, he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times ready, he says. All right. Dexia says she's so ready. Wilma says, I already started yesterday. Good job. Jonathan's already posting. All right. Great job, team. I know this is a phenomenal sales funnel. It definitely works. It definitely works. Well, let's go here. We're going to do one more exercise. And let me share my screen. And so what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and we're going to create a spokesperson for this particular ad. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here to Ask Ed, and I'm going to copy this right here. All right. And then I'm going to go here to our spokesperson. Just open a new tab. You can have multiple apps run at the same time, so you don't have to wait on one to finish. You can go on and do something else. But I'm going to go to our spokesperson. And I'm going to create a new project. And I'm going to have it generate a script for me. And I'll do educational event announcement, social media engagement. Let's do social media engagement. And I'll say create a script to promote this. Okay. And I'm going to take out the word your link, and I'll take out the hashtags. So I'm not even, I'm not using a lot of brain power to try to come up with a script here. I'm letting the system do it for me because Ed's trained this system so well. I'm just giving it enough information so it knows what this is about and say, hey, create me a script. It's the power of these tools. You can get so much more done so much faster because they're already trained to do what we want it to do. Okay. I'll blow this up. We'll check it out. I'm tired of sending resumes and getting ghosted. Ooh, I like that. What if one weekend could change that? I'm going to put in here forever. And I'm going to put exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. All right, we'll see what that does. Listen, you can knock out a real AI credential this weekend, 100% free. First, learn the essentials, then pass with an 80% score. Next, print your certificate. Finally, share it everywhere: Facebook, Instagram, X, LinkedIn, TikTok. It's that simple. Okay. that simple. This is the weekend resume upgrade. It's fast, it's practical, it's designed so you can actually show employers you're ready to work. No fluff, no long courses, just the skills that matter. So here's the plan. Sign up. I'm going to do enroll now. Spend a few focused hours, pass the credential, post certificate, signal you're ready. I think that needs an exclamation mark. Click the link, start free today, powered by Momentum Tech Corporation. Want proof? Do it and tag a friend. Show your certificate. Start conversations. Get noticed. Weekend resume upgrade. Knock out the credential. Signal you're ready to work, ready to upgrade your weekend. Okay. Now here's something I really like this right here. You want proof? Do it and tag a friend. So each and every one of you that are sharing this, you need to take the course yourself, get the certification, post it on your Facebook, and tag your friends. And in that, say, hey, you want to earn an AI certification like I did? Click this link. It's free. Just think about that, because your friends are going to see you did it, and they're going to want to do it, right?
That's brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, this is just great. Now I'm going to take the script and I'm going to create my audio for free. Remember, we showed you guys over here in, I think it's in the audio area. Let's see here.
Create audio and music.
There we go. Okay, and say AI voiceover. So we can go in here and put this in here. I'm going to do custom and create custom. I'm going to put this in here. So it'll follow that exact thing. I'm going to use.
Welcome to our AI-powered platform. Your creativity is our.
I'm going to use Bill, I think.
Welcome to our AI-powered.
Yep. All right. And I don't need all of these other. Well, I need to put this in here as well. And I don't need any additional scenes. I just need the one scene. And that's it. I turned the volume all the way up. I'm going to click regenerate. Okay. And it's making this audio. It just doesn't take too long typically. All right. So I just made the audio free, which this reduces what your expense to the actual spokesperson when you create your spokesperson. Let's play it, make sure it sounds right.
Tired of sending resumes and getting ghosted? What if one weekend could change that forever? Listen, you can knock out a real AI credential this weekend, 100% free. First, learn the essentials. Then pass with an 80% score. Next, print your certificate. Finally, share it everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, X, LinkedIn, TikTok. It's that simple. This is the weekend resume upgrade. It's fast. It's practical. It's designed so you can actually show employers you're ready to work. No fluff, no long courses, just the skills that matter. So here's the plan. Enroll now. Spend a few focused hours, pass the credential, post the certificate, signal you're ready. Click the link. Start free today. Powered by Momentum Tech Corporation. Want proof? Do it and tag a friend. Show your certificate. Start conversations. Get noticed. Weekend resume upgrade. Knock out the credential. Signal you're ready to work. Ready to upgrade your weekend?
Nice. Okay, so I downloaded that. We'll go back over here to the spokesperson. And I'm just going to search for spokesperson up here in the link or in the search. Okay, spokesperson. Right, I'm going to create a new project. And I'm going to skip to upload. You have to confirm that you have permission to use this artist voice, which you do. Browse to the file. There's the file. Okay. And then we're just going to click continue. And let's see here. I think I'm going to create an avatar.
British mate.
British,
Yeah, I'm just kidding. No, the voice from The Voice. Yeah.
British mate. Okay. Okay, so create a forward-facing British mate in a business suit, smiling. Okay, generate avatar. Boom, there you go. I like it. Okay, continue to generate. And I'm going to generate it. There we go. I'm not sure how you can tell he's British, but you know, I can see, you know, I can see him in Great Britain. And the nice thing is when you provide the audio, these avatars create a lot faster. That's why it's cheaper to do it this way, as it doesn't take as much server time when you already have the audio created. And so like this is 302 credits. That's let's see, 50, less than $1.50. Maybe $1.30, something like that. I'm not great with math in my head, but it's pretty close to there. This is just another way that you can promote this system. We've got about 2 minutes left here. Let me check and see if we got any new questions in the chat box.
Give James some love, guys. Give James some love in the chat.
So Stephen, yeah, no, people aren't charged $589. I'm not sure where you've seen this. We've got a lot of people that signed up for this, and it's absolutely free. But I did send that note that you put in over to tech for them to just double check and see what you know, see if they can replicate what you found, because no, there's no fee for this. It's absolutely free. We might have something on there showing the value. We do have something on there showing the value, but we're not charging. We're showing them that this is what the value of this stuff, but it's absolutely free.
Right.
Thank you, everyone.
The automated emails, James, we nudge them to continue to learn, because we know that people forget stuff. They forget to start taking it. They enroll in and they don't do anything, right? It's
right.
Just so the second email they get, we say, hey, let's start your course, right? The first email they get their credentials to log in. Second email, hey, let's start. If you haven't started, let's put a plan together. Start it, right? If you have, great, congratulations. So that's the way the emails work out.
Yeah,
but we'll check.
Absolutely.
We'll check.
Yeah, we'll double check everything, because that's the first I've heard from anybody about that. So I'm not sure what you're seeing there, but we'll go through it again, 100%. All right, so we're going to go ahead and let this generate, and then we'll play it, and then we'll go ahead and switch over to the business overview section for anybody who is interested in learning more about how you can use Momentum Tech to leverage this incredible opportunity with AI. I mean, AI is going to be massive, and you know, we're all here in the very beginning. Think about that. So many times in life, you know, people say, gee, I wished I'd have been there when. I wished I'd have been there when. I wish I'd taken action back then. Well, this is your time. I mean, this is your time to be in the right place at the right time with the right opportunity. Timing is everything in when there's a revolution, and this is a AI revolution, and it's only going to grow bigger and stronger. All right, so here's our avatar. Let's take a look at this. I'm going to download him, let it play from my computer. But you know, as many of you have heard me say before, Stuart Russell, professor of machine learning, has already stated this is going to be a 14
Tired of sending resumes?
quadrillion dollar business. All right, let me restart this and get the Zoom thing out of here. All right, here we go.
Tired of sending resumes and getting ghosted? What if one weekend could change that forever? Listen, you can knock out a real AI credential this weekend, 100% free. First, learn the essentials. Then pass with an 80% score. Next, print your certificate. Finally, share it everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, X, LinkedIn, TikTok. It's that simple. This is the weekend resume upgrade. It's fast. It's practical. It's designed so you can actually show employers you're ready to work. No fluff, no long courses, just the skills that matter. So here's the plan. Enroll now. Spend a few focused hours, pass the credential, post the certificate, signal you're ready. Click the link. Start free today. Powered by Momentum Tech Corporation. Want proof? Do it and tag a friend. Show your certificate. Start conversations. Get noticed. Weekend resume upgrade. Knock out the credential. Signal you're ready to work. Ready to upgrade your weekend? Tired of sending resumes
All right,
and getting
that's
ghosted?
that.
What if one week...
That'll be in the community as well. If you don't know where the community is, folks, it's right here at the top, community resources, when you go in. And you can actually click right here, Momentum Tech Community, and you'll see that we do post different things in here. We make them available for you. So explore, and some of your mates, like look, here's Wilma. She actually has posted, and she took her certification. She's already posted it in here. So, you know, you can share with each other here your successes, your challenges, because if you're having a challenge with something, somebody else probably had a challenge with that and figured out how to overcome it and break through it. So be sure and hop in this community often and communicate with each other, because it's a great way to share. All right, so I'm going to stop the streaming and we're going to restart the meeting here.